You know, obviously we're disappointed. This was a special night, Lenny Bias night, College Hall of Fame. We honored him. Seeing all the 34s out there was great. We wanted to win for him. We wanted to play great for him, and we weren't able to do it. So we're disappointed with that. You know, I always give the other team credit. They made some big shots late, and you know, that was really the difference. Kind of let down defensively a little bit, but we're up 40, and we got to figure this out. We're better, and I know we're all frustrated because our standard here is high in Maryland, and the expectations were high coming into this season, but we're still getting used to playing with each other, and we're better in a lot of phases, but we're not good enough to beat good teams, and so we're all frustrated. We're up 43-46, and we couldn't score. And you know, Q was sitting on the bench a lot. We were better offensively. He was in the game. He got in foul trouble, and so it's tough. And so you know, we just talked to the guys about sticking together, and got to figure out a way. We had leads in the last two games. We had a great home crowd. The student section was terrific, and we weren't able to get it done. So we'll keep plugging and try to stick together and see if we can finish out a game on Sunday.
Questions, please, Patrick.
Mark, coming out of the timeout there, I guess about 15 seconds, 16 seconds ago, was that the shot you were looking for? That
well, you know, we're not making a lot of shots. Hakeem made 5 or 6 down in Bahamas. They're not going to let Eric get a shot. So he was wide open. He also had a layup. So we're like, okay, if you can't, go in and take a quick 2, then we'll try to foul, and you know, maybe they miss the front end 1-on-1, and we can come down and win the game. So yeah, I mean, he was wide open, I thought, and so we said quick 3 or quick 2. He thought he was open, he shot it. It is what it is, you know. We missed the layup, could have cut to 159-58 down there, you know, and they made an incredible layup at their end. It's just kind of the way things. Fats actually blocked the shot a little bit down there at the other end and went in. So it's just kind of where things are right now. It's where we are, and so we got to figure out how to get out of it. But yeah, I mean, I didn't know who to run it for. We talked about Dante, but they were going to switch that last screen. If I ran it for Dante, they were switching the 5-4 screens all night. I knew we'd get Hakeem open, and so that's what I did. Kind of right or wrong.
You said at the Bahamas you're feeling better about where you are. Does this night like this expose more issues than you thought you had, or you still feel okay about it?
I feel better. Come on, guys. We're 1 for 13. I don't know what we shot. We scored 40 points in the paint. That's a lot. Okay, we didn't get the foul line enough. It was very physical in there. We rebounded better. You know, for the last 3 days, I had to hear about what a bad rebounding team we are. We're still not great, but we out-rebounded them. We were better in the second half. It's always something, right? So we had 15 turnovers against a team that doesn't pressure. Really good defensive team, extremely well coached, but they don't pressure, right? We had 3 on the break in the second half, right? So we scored on the break, we got the lead, the crowd was into it. So you're telling the guys in the timeout, hey, on the break, just make good decisions, right? You don't want to stop running because we had the crowd into it. Well, we didn't make great decisions all the time. And then, you know, Eric shot from 28 feet. It's like a turnover. So I didn't think we panicked offensively. We just weren't very good there at the end. And then, you know, we've had leads, and we just, you know, into the Louisville game, our defense wasn't good enough. Into today's game, our defense wasn't good enough. Even though the last 59-52, we showed a lot of heart. We didn't quit. Cut it to 1. They made an incredible layup. They made a wide open 3 to tie it. So we didn't quit. We battled.
I hate coach. Just could you talk about what Virginia Tech's defense was doing to get Eric Isle out of rhythm? He got like 2 points.
Yeah, and I got to do a better job with him. They did a really good job with guarding him. He can usually get downhill, and he couldn't get downhill. He couldn't get by his guy. He couldn't spin off his guy, and then they would come help. And he was getting frustrated. And then when we would run a set for him, we didn't execute it. We didn't screen the way we should screen, you know. to get them better shots. So, yeah, that's a major thing. I mean, it's not like we're over there like, oh man, Eric's got, no, we're trying to figure out how to get him shots, get him open shots. We started talking about the 10-minute mark of the first half. And so we just can't do it. But other guys got to play better. If other guys play better, it's going to open up more things for him. So we're work in progress. We've had to change some things. We started working on some things 10 days ago. But you like to think, you hold a team 38% at home. And, you look at the three, they make 9, we make 1. That's kind of hard to overcome. But we got to do a better job. We'll keep working. We'll never stop. We'll keep working, and we'll get this thing headed in the right direction.
Hey, Coach, between fouls tonight and in the past, double teams, Q's not always been able to be a factor down the stretch. Is there something you kind of wish he was doing a little bit differently, or do you think it's just the nature of the games you go through?
What's your question?
Do-
Please do it again. I didn't comprehend.
So between fouls and between double teams
Yes.
with Q,
Yeah.
he hasn't always been able to be a factor down
Yeah.
the stretch in the second half.
Yeah.
Is there anything you wish you would do differently so that you can have him have more of a presence like he does in the first?
Yeah, so, unfortunately, he picked up his third, we took him out, and then the first possession, he picks up his fourth. So we put him in at the 6-minute mark. And then, quite frankly, he just made some big-time defensive mistakes. And so we went back with Juju. Juju guards a little bit better out there and recognizes things a little bit quicker, so. But no, our offense was a lot better when he was in the game. That was clearly obvious to everyone there, so. He was good. They didn't double him. He had a good game. He was really good. We had 40 points in the paint. He's getting better defensively. He's just got to keep working on it. And it was a hard matchup for him tonight. Kid played well. Their big guys were terrific.
Last one, please, Sam.
Coach, when you guys are struggling to shoot threes like you have been, is the message to kind of like stop shooting them, or is it just continue to look for good looks? You guys only shot 5 in that second half.
Yeah, but we got down. We scored 40 in the paint. I don't know what we scored at the line. I haven't looked at it. But obviously, our guys know that they weren't making shots, so they're trying to get downhill and trying to score in the paint as best they can. So until we figure that out, yeah. But we want to take good shots. We want to keep taking good shots. We want to keep taking good shots. We're not completely there yet, but we're getting better with it. And but no, I don't know how many shots we took, but 40 points in the paint against them is pretty good because they just try to keep you out of the paint. I was shocked that we were able to get that many. I thought we'd shoot a little bit better, but we'll just keep working on it. Let's keep working on it, and hopefully we'll, figure out how to make a few down the road.
Thanks, Coach.